Greetings, world. I am Richard coming to you today, Friday, August the 23rd, for a 3-card spread, a message sent out to whomever or whomevers is meant to receive my message today, being Friday, August the 23rd. All right, universe, higher self, and oversoul, tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know. And one last shuffle, and another one. Let's cut, let's spread, let's rock and roll. So the first in line is you got the Hermit. Major Arcana, going within, Dark Night of the Soul, being enlightened, and or off-world energy. Second in line, we got the Star, another major arcana, and the Star is another off-world energy, one that brings a lot of healing, a lot of rebalancement. There's a beautiful vulnerability to the Star card. I am loving it, and followed by a strategy. There's a strategy you are going through here with the Seven of Swords. So, you know, this strategy, I mean, it could go several ways, this card. It's not always dysfunctional. I see it very often as a strategic movement, right? We're grabbing these swords around, reevaluating, replacing them, whilst we're looking in back of us, like, okay, does it make sense where I place that sword? So you are going through a strategic time in your life. Very interesting. I think I'm going to need a few more cards, guys, than 3, because with the 2 off-world major arcanas and a strategy, I definitely need more cards. So moving on, another major arcana. So this, the Hangman, is under the Hermit. So these 2 cards could represent a lot of inner soul searching. Both of the cards, you get the aha moment afterwards. The enlightenment. So, wow, you've been really going within, right? At the heartbeat. So we have the sense of being secluded with the 5 of Pentacles, on the abandonment, on the outskirt of things. Things that could either be financial and or anything tangible. So material or within yourself perhaps, because the flesh, the avatar, is tangible. We do wear it. Moving on. You are loaded with major arcana. So we got the Temperance here. So she is not the fastest, he is not the fastest moving card, but he does represent like slow movement in a good direction, one of great healing and rebalancing, right? Cups represent the emotional state because we put a liquid in the cup, and that would be water, and we're mostly made of water. And, you know, like that would make sense, being that she's not fast moving like the Chariot, that would make sense with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. Right, because you go within and you're slowly finding your answer. And those things, when we go that deep, Dark Night of the Soul, it's not a rapid aha moment. So that makes a lot of sense. Now let's look at your future. We have, you are walking away from something that no longer serves you. So that is the long journey through the desert. You're cutting cords of attachments. This doesn't belong to me anymore. I'm going through the desert, looking for myself, looking for the answer, what I want. And you got the beautiful double 11 portal. This is about graduation, a marriage, celebration. Whenever we have reefs, and this is a big reef, this is like a great outcome coming in to your direction, which makes me very happy because it hasn't been easy for you, I can see. And we end, yes, with the Fool, a new beginning, a new journey, the Fool's new journey. This, the Fool, is always the very first card of every single and different tarot decks that are out there. So we're going to do a clarifying spread on this. Yes, you had a lot of sorrow. That goes with the Dark Night of the Soul. Being down, you know, like depressed, emotional, but you've always had the two filled cups here. You might have focused a lot on the losses. Center, that is my baby hermit card. So, you know, you got the hermit twice basically here. So, yeah, you've been doing a lot of soul searching. A lot of soul searching. And we got the priestess. So, you know, she's all about intuition, secrets, duality. And another major arcana. So you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. So, you know, the changes that are happening in your life right now are coming after what seems like a super long journey. It might have been like over the last year you've been going through this, maybe even a bit more. But let's recap this. So the Hermit, again, so that is going within, dark night of the soul, but we're slowly being enlightened. We're being divinely cleansed, rebalanced by the universe. Both are off-world energy. There's a strategy here in the cleansing of your dark night of the soul. Second row, you had the Hangman. You've been uncomfortable for a very long period of time. But again, you're starting to get it. That aha moment. The sun is rising in the horizon in the valley. Because you've been on the abandoned, on the outskirts, cold, homeless. You know, in a way of speaking, you don't have to actually be homeless without a home, but you might feel apart from yourself or from your group or your family. It's not been comfortable. I feel a lot for you. But we got rebalancement again here. So that is very similar, this rebalancement, to the star, right? I mean, they are different, but we can put them, like it makes sense why the temperance is showing up here. For your future, you got the message, you've done the work, the dark night of the soul, and you're walking away from something that no longer serves, or several somethings that no longer serve. And where I love it is that it's like a marriage card, you're graduating. So where are you walking away from here? You can be like on that side over here, and now you're crossing the threshold. That's your journey. It's coming. And you're going to start all over again with a bright new future. I mean, he's got such a beautiful naivety to him, right? It's like really fresh, looking uphill, Bambi, wide-eyed. I mean, and you know, when I say naive, I mean it in the best kind of way, like a child, how a child is positive. The child doesn't really have a known knowledge of what fear is. So you did get rebalanced and cleansed. She's got a beautiful vulnerability. He's got a beautiful naivety. I love it. So in clarifying those 9 cards, yes, you were in a place of sorrow or despair, but it was never all that gloomy because these cups were always there in back of you. You probably were just focusing on the emotional pain. 5s are short-lived still. And even though I'm talking about it might have been hard for you for a year or a bit more, in your lifespan, it is a short kind of time. And we have a double confirmation of going within. So the baby hermit here, you might have been praying, focusing. There could have been secrets that were unbeknownst to you that put you in that state. But follow your intuition, right? Because she is very powerful. And she could talk also about secrets. Now, secrets and follow your intuition. Let's go and grab my golden major arcana and look what was underneath the high priestess again. So I'm going to call it, say, come follow your intuition, because you are obviously intuitive. Maybe you're not very aware of it. You might have a bit of a feeling of it, but it's the ego. You got to be careful with the ego. First thought you get in your head, follow it. It's always the accurate and correct one. When we start second guessing, that's like, you know, that duality part, right? That comes in, that ego, and then say, well, maybe I'm wrong. But look, every time in our life that we've had a feeling like, oh, I don't feel right about going to the party tonight, or that, well, I'm going to go because I'm crazy, I'm going to have fun. And then you get there and then say, fuck, I should have listened to my first thought. I regret being here. See, as an example, so Golder Major Arcana as a word of advice, a message is to you today. The Fool. So you got the Fool twice. You got a beautiful new beginning coming. And this is coming, right? Right now, you're in the process of your healing, coming out of the sense of being secluded, abandoned. Maybe it's like you don't have a job but it's something that keeps you apart from feeling abundant, right? But your future is looking really good, guys. So my word of advice, keep doing the work. You are healed, okay? So now it's just restoring that aspect of you, right? You're getting a lot of help from him, okay? So you got to take it easy. Don't rush in too rapidly. This is coming. It's not right now. Right now, self-care, self-love. If there's too much chaos around your life, Netflix and chill, right? Say, come, put all that on hold. Right now, you're getting cleansed. You're getting cleansed, and it's well-deserved. So my compassion goes to your past, but I do see like something is happening in the now moment, and be patient with yourself. So guys, I know this was supposed to be a 3-card message, but what I saw is that you needed more. Because you had a beautiful message of hope coming. So this is going to reach someone who has been really struggling with their emotions and self-questioning, self-worth, things of that nature. And look who's staring at me, the Creator. You're good. You're good, so very good. So I wish you all a beautiful weekend. I want you to enjoy the beautiful weather. Be good and kind to yourself, and I will catch you all on the next read. I am Richard, and I love you very much. Rock and roll.